Hi friends, last class we complete the 1D analysis. So basics of analysis and 1D with some of the basic mesh, okay, with examples of SOM. So just you can try with some of the example like that. Then we can have the strong confidence on that. Okay. So in this now today we go for the 2D analysis. So the same static structural. So drop here and rename as a 2D. So in this case we go for the some of the different cases of mesh and some of the material change here and we get the result according to the material. For that we have to some material. Here I go add as a aluminum alloy and what of material had, so maybe copper alloy. Okay, for in this case we added three materials: aluminum, copper and structural steel. Steel is a base gentle, so aluminum and copper alloy we added here. Okay, now go for the geometry. So basically just we create simple model and we go for the 2D analysis. So right click and design model, we go here, it's opening. Okay, now it's opening, ready here. Okay, now we go for the simply just draw a single plate with the hole. Okay, for that we have to the same process what we done in the 1D, the same process we have done in the 2D analysis. So go sketch here and look at, and I simply draw a rectangle here. Okay, make a dimension, so horizontal vertical dimension. Okay, sorry, I didn't change the units, so I just change the unit here and go draw here also line and 2. I delete this everything here. Since we draw in meter, it's too large. So again we draw fit view. So rectangle. So now go for the and draw a circle 2 here. Or okay, first of all we make the dimension here. So fixed dimension, horizontal and vertical dimensions. And enter is a 100 mm width and 100 mm height. Okay, so we get some dimension. Look at, now we draw a circle here. Go for circle and simply draw a circle, then we make its dimension. So horizontal dimension first is horizontal to the midpoint. Sorry, then go. So already we again send the material, so I delete the hatch for deleted. Then I simply go for the vertical. So on diameter. Okay, and now I mentioned the dimension here 30 mm has 50 and same as 50. Okay, now I complete a sketch here, then go for the model. But since has 1D, it's just a sketch. That's a no part and no bodies. Okay, so has 1D the same concept, but this is a 2D. So go for the concept, and for 1D we use line from the sketch. So for 2D you go for surface for the sketch. Take the surface and same the sketch apply. Here I go thickness 0 mm. So explain about it later. So I just fix at 0 mm, then go for the update. So generate, I get the body. Okay, but thickness still as 0 mm. So what happened when the thickness 0 mm is analysis running or not? So we go check on the model window. Okay, now I close the geometry. We complete the geometry. I go for the model. I double click the model. So start mechanical. Okay, Almost near to opening. Still opening. Yeah, it's slightly takes such much time here. Okay, not complete. We get only geometry and finally get okay. Now it's fully complete. Now you check that there's a question mark. So we didn't enter the thickness. So we enter the thickness of 2 mm. So material, yes, in the material steel. Already we have two materials. Okay, we go for the machine. In machine, there's it's already set as a global and local machine. So first of all, I will go for the local mesh, sorry, global mesh, and how this performance is. Just click and update. This is a global mesh. Okay, now we get the global mesh here, but that's all type of the material here, quads and tries, everything in here. So you head out for check the status and the nodes and element here. In mesh metric we have done none. So first of all, you check this here. It's a quads and tries. Yeah, that get the tries here. Okay, so these are the some problems here. So what have to go means how we can simplify it. Go for the relevance here. There's a relevance is a positive 100 and negative 100. In case a positive 100 means it is a fine core. So we check that one. Click. Okay. Yeah, it's completed. Now you can see that mesh and the mesh node and the element values is somewhat bigger than lead around 0. Okay, as same as we can make as around minus 100. Click update. Okay, now you can see the mesh, so node and the element here. Okay, so these are the some major problems here. So we can increase and decreasing sizing by updating this one, but we have much fine means we have to go for the relevance 100 positive 100, then we move for the sizings and something else. Okay, default, then we go for the sizing. Here the curvature, so I explained about the curvature and proximity later. Here the box relevant center like medium and fine. So these are the some defined value. So almost this is a critical value means that we didn't get the some changes because this is a maximum value in this relevance. So even we change the fine code, there's no change. So in this case, what we have to done means we go for the another step method. So I explain that later bit later. Okay, let's see that everything's the same. Okay, and here the proximity and curvature. Okay, this proximity and curvatures are nothing but some of the fillet edges. So that area you have to consider. So in case you change the proximity curvature, you can change the so minimum size and proximity size and everything. Okay, and you can go for the adaptive and uniform. So uniform is the same length for follow the overall the length. So you can change the size and facing face size. Okay. So these are we clearly explained in the local mission. Then we can get clear explanation and clear idea in there. Okay, friends, we complete with this one. And upcoming class we explain about the local mesh here. Okay, friends, bye.